carries. We are out of executive session.
And we are good to go.
Thank you. Entertain a motion for this board to go back into open session.
So move. Second.
Properly moved and second that the Alamance County Board of Elections is now back in open session. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed signify by saying no. Motion carries. We have come out of executive session. We have completed our interview process, which we will be forwarding our recommendations to the State Board of Elections. And at this time, this board unanimously voted to offer the position of Director of Elections to Dawn Hurdle. Pending the outcome from the State Board of Elections, once they receive and send it back to us, we will be following the proper protocol as dictated by HR, Human Relations of Alamance County. So at this time, and it was unanimous, and we certainly want to thank all of the candidates who applied for the position of Director of Elections. And thank Ms. Hurdle for accepting our offer. Okay, any comments or questions from any other board member about that process? Okay, hearing none, I think we have about three, we're down to other business. We have about three announcements. I'm going to ask the executive director to make one of the announcements. And Madam Executive Director, could you give us an update on the filing for the candidates filing process? What is happening, any updates or anything like that?
The candidate filing process was put on a holding pattern by the Supreme Court last week. It will reopen upon directive of the Supreme Court when they have made a decision. We don't have any idea when that will be. The election has been postponed to May the 17th, and the filing period will reopen, and any candidates that have filed up until now, the ones that filed during the first couple of days or day and a half, they are still considered to be filed and do not need to refile. So we will continually post to the Facebook page, the website, and do news releases with any kind of information that we have forthcoming from the State Board of Elections via Supreme Court.
Thank you. Any questions or comments for the executive director regarding the filing period at this time? Okay, thank you for that. The next order of business to come before us is for the meeting of this board. We will post the date, time, and location of our next board meeting, which will probably not happen unless the state sends a requirement or we hear something differently from the state board based on the court rulings. It will probably, our next meeting will probably be in January. And so we will then post on our site the location of that meeting, the date of that meeting, and the time of that meeting. Any questions about that? Okay, and the other announcement which should have come when we announced about the Director of Elections position at that time, we did want to note that the new Director of Elections will start on January 1. The new hire will start January 1. Okay. Is there anything else? Have I missed any announcements or
Move we adjourn.
Can we, and since this will be our last, probably our last public meeting, where the general public, if they're listening or listen in the future, hear us, where we want to certainly thank again publicly, Kathy Holland for her many years of service, to the Alamance County Board of Elections. And, we wish you much luck, and many blessings, on your next journey.
Thank you.
So thank you so very, very much.
I appreciate it.
Amen. Thank you, Kathy.
Appreciate it very much.
At this time, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move. Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to all.